Hey everyone, how's it going? I am out at the pool. My daughter convinced me to come out here. So while she's out laying in the sun, I'm in the shade. I am the lightest of brown people and I burn too damn much to be in the sun. I don't know what type of Hispanic person I am, but I turn into like a crab, not just my mentality, after about 20 minutes in the sun. And then people say, that's okay, you probably just tanned right after. No, I burn. I burn and then I peel and then I'm pale again. It's really messed up. I don't know how this happened. Genetics. Speaking of genetics, that makes me think of 23andMe and those other sites that people use to test their ancestral background. I kind of laugh at those because people who promote them, I'm like, you realize what they do with that information? You know, when you agree to do that, you are giving them access to your DNA, your whole history. You're giving them permission to access your Akashic records, your whole thing. So I choose not to do that. I think it's better to do it the old-fashioned way, you know, through the books, go through the courthouse, county library, yada yada, do your whole genealogy and family tree by hand. Do the work. It's going to take you a lot more work, a lot more effort. You're going to have to actually get out there and move around and put in the work other than just spitting in a tube. That could have been something else, but never mind. Instead of spitting in a tube and mailing it off to another company, what do you think they do with all that information? Things that make you go, but I'm not going to say nothing because, you know, I don't want to get accused of giving medical advice or just disappear from the internet. But anyway, here I am out at the pool, enjoying the shade. I really didn't want to come out today because I was feeling depressed. You know, I was kind of wanting to just stay in the room and sulk a bit. I'm exaggerating because I'm not sulking, but I wanted to just stay inside. But my daughter was like, no, come on, Mom, come outside, go get some sun with me. And at first I was like, nah, I don't want to do it. No, I don't want to go to the pool. But as I'm saying, no, I'm good, I don't want to go to the pool, I'm already getting up, getting my bathing suit, changing, looking for my towel, saying, I ain't going out there. Okay, Mom, okay, you ain't going out there. Nope. And get my towel, got my stuff, but I'm not staying out there. So here I am, not staying out here. Sometimes you just got to do it. It's like you don't want to do stuff sometimes, but you get up and do it anyway because either you know you need to or it's going to be beneficial to you in some way, shape, or form, either now or in the future. So when you're depressed, it's good to get up and move around, do things a bit different, even if it's something small. Maybe you just got up and brushed your hair. Maybe you got up and dyed your hair. Maybe you got up and did a new hairstyle. Maybe you got a new wig today. I don't know, maybe you did something different. Why am I stuck on the hair? Because mine looks really crazy right now. That's okay, I just got it up because I may not, or I may get in the water. I haven't decided yet. I'll probably get in the water. Sometimes you just gotta jump in the deep end, you know, sometimes you just gotta go for it, even when it's cold. Because you know, as soon as you get in that water, the first thing that's gonna hit you is that shock. You're gonna be like, it's so cold. You know, but that gives you that jolt and you wake up. And sometimes we need that jolt. And then when you come out the water, you feel rejuvenated and refreshed. Maybe a little pissed off if the water's too cold, but it usually passes fairly quickly. So, I don't know. I don't have a message. I'm not really saying much of anything right now other than just kind of sharing with you where I'm at. Because a lot of my videos, I'm not really doing like a vlog per se, but I just share my journey, my experiences, my thoughts. You guys know I have a shit ton of thoughts all the time. My mind is constantly going, which is a pain in the ass. Except I take that back. It's not constantly going. When I meditate, it's not going. Oh, hold on a second. Let me pause this. Okay, I had to pause the video for a moment. Sorry about that. My roommate's caretaker, the day caretaker, came outside to ask me something, so I had to pause the video for a moment. That's another really cool thing, is where we live, it's literally, you open the door and then our backyard is right, well, the back door is right there, and then the pool. And it's nice. It's really a blessing to have the pool right by where you live. And what's even nicer is because of the community we live in, it's really quiet. It's really quiet. It's real laid back. So generally there's nobody out here. So it's nice. And when there are people out here, they're usually not out very long, and it's just, you know, it's cool. It's kind of, it's not a private pool, but it's semi-private because no one really comes out here. Not that you guys asked or cared at all. I don't know why I felt like sharing that. I am just sharing my life. It's boring. Sorry, you guys. I have nothing exciting to add right now. Maybe I will later. Maybe I'll think of a story time to share with you guys, because I have hundreds and hundreds. Oh my gosh. It's just where to start. Because there's so many different topics that I don't know which one would be the funniest or the best or the most entertaining or the most pertinent to start with. And that's a problem I have sometimes. I'll spend too much time thinking about it instead of just doing it. Because I could just be testing it out and doing the action at the same time. But no, I'm over here stewing in it. So I gotta stop that. And I gotta put my fingernail back on. Yes, that fucker came off. Gotta love nails. Anyways, you didn't need to know that either, but whatever. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Hey everyone, so I'm back from the pool, and I thought I'd get back on and pick up where I left off the first time, which was on the topic of meditation. Meditation has been for me a lifesaver. I started meditating when I was really young, probably 5 or 6. When I was young, I used to suffer from really bad earaches, as well as really bad bloody noses and very bad migraines. And when I was sick, my family would panic at first, and they would then, say, well, what do we need to do to help you? And I would say, just leave me alone in the quiet, and I could calm myself and make my nose stop bleeding. At the time, I didn't know the word for it. It was because I was meditating. So I really think that it's important to have a place within yourself that you can go during times of chaos or times of dis-ease. You have to have a place within your own self, because sometimes you can't physically get away. Sometimes you're in a spot where life is so chaotic and you can't do anything other than go into yourself and calm yourself. Not to be confused with disassociating from a situation or ignoring an issue. I'm not talking about that. I'm simply talking about quieting your mind. Because oftentimes we have so many thoughts go through our head throughout the day, tons of thoughts, to where it's never quiet in your mind. And you have to have a peace. You have to have a place where you have some type of serenity, even if it's just for a few minutes at a time. But you got to look out for you. So make sure you do that. Be mindful. Practice meditating. Practice prayer. When you are saying your prayers, a part of you is praying to yourself. You're praying to your inner soul because you want change. You put it out in the ethers. You pray. You've heard it, you think it, you manifest it, God provides it if you're in alignment with His will. Well, look at that. As we say that, the flame goes up on my thing. Did you see how high that went for a second? That's just to prove my point. It ain't because the flame's so high that God can't take care of me. It's just showing us right on point. So anyways, it's really important to have a sense of self. It's really important to know that you have a place inside you can go for peace. It's important to know that God is within us. We are not God ourselves, obviously. We're not the creator. But if you have a form of godliness, if God's righteousness is imputed in us, His peace is in us. All of the fruits of the Spirit are in us. Love, joy, peace, long suffering, all that good jazz. You got it. Just like life, you guys, we got this. So anyways, I'm going to start cooking because I'm getting hungry. So I'll probably come back on in a while and talk to you guys some more. Peace.